Welcome to today's feature presentation. Let the chart tell when to buy or sell. I want to demonstrate to you what a solid system can do within telling you rule-based when to best enter a position and when to best exit positions. And in particular here today I'm going to focus on a little longer term trading for 401k and IRA holders. My name is Thomas Barman. I'm your presenter today, and I want to make you aware of the risk in trading and that I'm here as an educator and trader, and that I'm sharing a system that I'm using on a day-to-day basis. If you want to read more about what we do and what I'm thinking, how the markets work, there's a couple of books listed here which you can find at Amazon. The charts and the entry and exit points are painted by Never Lost Trading Top Line, our top of the line product, and there's indicators, there's studies, there's lines, and there's clear decision making points that you can learn and operate with to go to market. You see here the Never Lost Trading Top Line chart for the SPDR, the SPY, the ETF of the S&P 500 index. It's a weekly chart, so every bar on here represents a weekly happening, and you see we are trading at key price turning points, but also the chart has a lot of more detailed information, in particular what we will refer to the stop line. What's the stop line? That's that red line here I'm following right on the chart, and it tells you at the point when we surpass that line, which happened here, then you were supposed to readjust your portfolio. So if you hold a 401k and you do not have opposite facing funds, so you need to go in cash. And that also happened here end of February, where there was a clear cut. The red line, which was the stop line, was undergone, and you should have gone into cash. I make it simple here. Definitely we trade to the short side too, but not every account allows it. But I want to show you how you can orient yourself within key price turning points and build key actions from what's happening on the chart, and with that define your trading and investing strategy. The chart has very many pieces of information here. The SPO tells you bar by bar the expected price move. Here you see on a weekly basis, measured at the last bar, we expect $10.62 as a price move, or 3.1% return on cash if we pick the right direction. So then you have an idea about the trend, the target, the stop, and if the relation between risk and reward at the point of measure is favorable, acceptable, or risky. Here you see 2.2 means for $1 of risk you get $2.20 of reward. That's very favorable, and it can be the opposite way around. What you do then, when you are risking too much, you just don't take the trade. We are not in the business for taking trades. We have the business to favorably invest. Let us now take a simple strategy for like a 401k that is oriented towards the overall market or an IRA, and we just do two things. We go into cash when our red line is surpassed, and we reinvest when we have a buy point. Very simple strategy, but that's how a lot of investors decide. They just often lack the idea of when. So here we had our first instance. I highlight blue over the red line here. So the moment the candle came down here and it had some time where it went back and forth, we were supposed to go into cash. And so that means here in the week of 3-2, cash at 340. So there you see that was 340, that was the SPY. The highest level we had was 350, and so that would mean we gave up from the highest level in the account for the year $10 per share. And then we reinvest when we have here the instance of buy 264.68, but prices went up quick, so therefore we re-entered at 280. And then we held that position until we came here into September, and on in the week of September 14 at 340 again we were taken out, making 60 points to the upside. Then we got re-entered here with that buy signal being confirmed. What do we mean by confirmed? The next candle has to tick higher. So here the high was 280, the next candle ticked higher. That gave the confirmation. Here the next candle ticked lower, that gave the confirmation for a change in direction. And so within that we reinvested 340 and we're still in the market with that. But now let us do one thing. We'll add up all of this. So through this action, had you done nothing, so meaning you just buy and hold, yeah, you'll be back break even. Yeah, 350 or 10 minus, but we made another 60 points to the upside or a 17% return in a matter of 6 months. How would that look in your account? So imagine you are holding 100,000 in your 401k. Just with that measure, you would have gained $17,000 in that account. For higher account holders, just take it prorated. That can make a difference to your trading, definitely. The key question, does the system only does that for the SPY and only for weekly time frames? Absolutely not. It works for every asset, yeah, regardless if it's a future, a forex, a commodity, a stock. I just give you two examples. Yeah. So in the next example, you see Netflix, and we saw here there was on a daily chart there was a key instance spelled out on the chart, and I'll highlight it for you. Yeah, where we had here our buy signal. Say, okay, buy the stock above 453.97 when the next candle ticks it out. So this allows you to work with a buy stop order. And then we have two targets spelled out, target 1, target 2. They're all related what we call the SPOO. So the price move of that asset is about 7% a day based on cash, or around about $38, $39. Yeah. So the thing is, we trade the way when the second target is reached, we exit. Did it go a little higher? Absolutely. But that doesn't matter for us because we have clear-cut rules where to enter, where to exit. And here, for example, what starts in the light tower likes to end in the light tower. We see that combination on the chart. Light towers are the candles with the little cyan dot here in the middle. Then we want to act on it and we want to leave the trade. Yeah, so this gives you clear rule-based orientation, when to buy, when to sell. Here were two buying opportunities. You saw in a prior chart, we again carried out the signal from that bottom indicator. Here we were, and we already knew our target, and we also know the time base. Here at that signal, it's 3 bars. And we wanted to go all the way to that line. Did we break the line? Absolutely. But that's good enough for us because we as private investors always have more opportunities than we have money. And so with that, day by day, the system is finding you those opportunities. Top line comes with scanners. You can scan on your own, but also we provide alert services. Let me give you another example now for a shorter term time frame based on the ES on a future. This chart shows the E-mini S&P 500 futures contract on a 2-hour basis, so meaning every bar represents 2 hours. And you see multiple price turning points that the system highlighted. Yeah, and I go through with them step by step. Each one always has a target 1 and a target 2, but there's also time basis to it. From target 1 we expect to be there in 5 bars max, sometimes it's in 1, target 2 in 10 bars max, sometimes it's earlier. So you see on the first instance always like going short goes faster. Yeah, here quickly we come to target, and what starts in a light tower, I showed you prior, the candle with the cyan dot likes to end in a light tower, and then we see a lot of price action to the sideways trend. Yeah, then the next price turning point comes here, but also we want to trade meaningful. Yeah, risk reward. So if you see the risk is the length of that candle to the reward, it's no good at this one, so no reason to put your money in the market. But you see, very rule based. We know this one we like because risk and reward are in a meaningful balance. This one we don't take because we do not trade for the trade. And you might see, oh, there was something earlier. Yeah, absolutely, but was not confirmed. Next candle didn't tick higher, so therefore it wasn't a trade. Then we have here the reversal point, and again 2 targets. Yeah, so target 1, target 2 that we spell out, and target 2 supposed to be reached in 10 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we are right there at 10. We get another light tower. What starts in a light tower likes to end in a light tower, has a target up there, but we are careful. It got there, but when we see that sequence, we exit. And this is what I want to share with you. Clear-cut rules you saw here. That's your trailing stop where you say, okay, that's how I can trail, but also there's other landmarks here on the chart that help you to determine when to buy and when to sell. If you feel that Never Lost Trading top line can help your trading, and most likely it will, this is what you get. You get high probability setups, as I just demonstrated on the chart. We work with you for 20 hours. We work with you for 3 months, where we go through all your trading, making sure we take you by the hand so that you can do this on your own. And if you want to continue working with us, there's several ways. We get you the alerts, but also we teach you how you can scan the markets and have your watch list indicator telling you what's going on, where are opportunities for you to invest on longer or shorter term basis. We give a lot of feedback, and we are working together to build you up to have a holistic approach for going to the market. What do we mean by that? In the 20 hours of us working together, and we do that specifically on your wants and needs. It's not a fixed program. The indicators are, but we tune them to the time you have available, the affinity to the asset classes you have, your account base. And what we want to do is we teach you on how to read the indicators, how to build up risk limited strategies, find your trading or investing opportunities, repair your trades. That's where our name comes from. I refer to that in a moment. Have money management in place. What does that mean? What's your average investment size based on the odds that you see on the chart, and how can you make it to be at least or about 80% invested so that your money works for you? Yeah, most 401k holders are 100% always invested. That's okay, but you need to know when you go in and out. Yeah, then we do a business plan. The business plan has two parts. It has an action plan, tells you when to trade and when not, and it has a financial plan. So how often do you want to trade, and what do you expect from your trading endeavors within putting all of that together? And account management means we are working with you to look at a holistic approach at all your accounts. Yeah, you might have some 401k accounts or some cash accounts like custodian accounts, and for all of them there are strategies that can be applied, and we teach those in the 20 hours of working together. When you liked what you saw, feel free to contact us for seeing how the system works live. 866-455-5520, or write an email to contact@neverlosttrading.com, consulting hour. Then we're going to look with you at the preferred assets that you like, at preferred time frames, and you can see how the system works, and we count up the good and the bad trades because it's a probability thing. And we are working with high probability. High probability for us means winning more than 65% of the time. In our programs, we work one-on-one with our clients at your best available days and times, at your favorite asset classes, and we put together a business plan for trading success with you, which contains an action plan, when to trade, when not to trade, and also a financial plan, so how often and what earnings expectations you should strive for. We are more than 10 years in business. We have algorithmic based concepts that follow institutional money moves that brings up those buy and sell signals with high probability. Our name derives from the idea that we want to repair trades if they go wrong instead of taking the loss. Never stop loss trading was a bit lengthy, so therefore never lost trading. This publication today is part of how to invest and trade your 401k and IRA. If you want to obtain that free ebook that is related to it, just check the body of the text of that video, and there I add the link to you. And again, feel free to ask us for a consulting hour where you'd see how the systems work live at the best available days and times of your schedule. Thank you very much for your attention. We are looking forward to hearing back from you. Bye-bye.